Welcome and welcome back to our Lincoln Condors. I hope that you and your families have had a wonderful start to the year. I hope your evenings have been filled with stories about new friendships, new connections, interesting classes, and that there's already some beginning excitement about our after-school offerings that are coming out. Today, I want to focus a little bit on talking to you about inclusion. For us here at Lincoln, inclusion has multiple meanings. We're talking both about our diversity of our student body. We have over 50 nationalities, over 40 home languages spoken here at Lincoln. In our small community, it represents quite a range of student backgrounds. But we also talk about inclusion as it relates to educational practices, that we support a range of learners. And today I want to talk to you about both types of inclusion and how that fits together for us here. About 1 month ago, a team of Lincoln educators were invited to participate in a conference in Washington, D.C., sponsored by the U.S. State Department. Over 50 international schools from all over the world were invited to participate in this focus on inclusive educational practices. Of those schools, only 4 were invited to present their practices, and Lincoln was one of them. We were chosen to highlight the practices that we're using here, how we support our students, and how we meet a range of different learning styles through differentiation, through collaborative teaching, bringing our core classroom and our special ed instructors together into an environment that supports students' learning. I also want to share how we're committed to differentiated and accessible learning. What that means is that we want to create rich opportunities for kids to hit their learning targets in different ways. And so they're all working with the same content, on the same story, or with the same information, but that we're able to use student data to ensure that we're giving students work that's accessible to them. What that looks like is that students take ownership. They're the ones driving the car. They're in charge of the learning experience. You'll see that that's why when we have our conferences, we always invite our students to join and be a part of leading that. They're the ones who are responsible for their own learning. One of the key aspects of our inclusive educational practices is our partnership with families. I shared with parents at the start of this year, as I share every year, an analogy to a 3-legged stool. The platform is your child's success, and each of those legs are represented by the school, the parents or the family, and the student themselves. You remove one leg and the stool collapses. This is the platform, and we know that that partnership is critical for how we work together and that we're working towards the same goal. Our PAL, Parents at Lincoln, offers another opportunity for us to liaise and to connect with our parent community, and also to celebrate our diversity and inclusion as it relates to the different components of our community. With small classrooms, inquiry-based units, and student agency, learners are encouraged to be curious, to navigate their learning, and to demonstrate their knowledge in authentic and meaningful ways. We create an environment that focuses on progress and potential rather than comparing students to others in their learning journey. This approach empowers students, builds their self-esteem and confidence, and encourages a mindset where they move their learning through perseverance and effort. Lincoln's definition of learning includes making sense of the world through expression, exploration, and reflection. In that journey, we aim to inspire action and open new pathways. Thank you for trusting us as we take your child on this journey. Have a great weekend.